It was a special moment for Jack Deeds as he arrived on Saipan and was instantly given his father's lost dog tag from the war fought here on this very land.
This is your dad's new ID tag. They call, yeah, this is your dad. This is your dad, Don A.D.
Yeah, that's
Right
right.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. He was wounded here, guarding one of the airplanes. A Japanese bomber had blew up a plane that he was
Wow.
next to. He was guarding a plane, and the next plane over blew up and blew a bunch of shrapnel and
Wow.
cut him up, and he ended up in a
Yes.
hospital. And I
Yes.
guess he lost his
Yeah,
dog
he
tag.
lost.
Military veteran Fabian Indalecio found the dog tag about 10 years ago around the Canatobla quarry area and then searched for its owner. Indalecio was able to track down the owner, the late Staff Sergeant Donald Deeds, who passed away 5 years ago. Indalecio was able to converse with him, share stories, and learn more about the history of Saipan. Indalecio has been inviting their family to come visit, but only Jack was able to make the trip. Jack shares his father's story, who was an engine specialist with the U.S. Army Corps 887 Squadron. He was the youngest in his group, but he says his dad fought hard.
You know, it's interesting. Every son of age would go off to fight the battle, either in Germany or in the Pacific. So literally, there was nobody left behind. Everybody wanted to do it, and every son left the house, whether they were, 16, 17, 21 years old. Literally, every child left their home, and they came here, and they went to other places, and they fought for the country.
The late Donald told stories about his time here on Saipan, which will live forever in the hearts of his children. What does
Okay.
that mean to you coming here, to the place where your dad
Yeah.
served and,
Yeah.
a holiday, a special day is
Yeah.
coming up, to
Yeah.
honor those who
Yeah.
serve? What does that mean to you?
Oh, everything, Yeah. Dad flew a flag out front of the house his whole life, and his country meant everything to him. And so, and to all of my uncles, everybody fought in the service, and that's just how I grew up. And Dad had 7 kids, and he worked for United. He didn't have a lot of money, so he treated us sort of like soldiers or something. I mean, we grew up the old-fashioned way, and sort of as if we were in the military ourselves. So, Dad was just a really good soul, nicest guy you ever want to meet. But he was a soldier, and so I guess you know what that means. There's a lot of discipline, but love of country and hard work and be fair and honest and good to people. And anyway, he loved his country, and I think he loved the people who lived here.